Well, happy Saturday, everybody. We're trying something a little different this week. We are actually having the news on Saturday morning because Sunday morning is great, right? But a lot of people are busy. They go out of town, all that sort of stuff. So we are going to start doing it Saturday morning. Let me know what works better for you, Saturday or Sunday morning. And right now, I want you to let us know as we wait for everybody to check in. Where are you watching from? Put it in the comments there. You can always watch us on All Things Branson on Facebook there. But right now, tell us in the comments where you are watching us from. Okay? So let's have some fun with that and see where everybody is. And we'll even pop them up on the screen if you let us know where you're watching from. But we're going to get right to it because it is a beautiful day outside. Still a little chilly, but I think it's going to warm up there. And so that'll be nice. So, okay, let's get right to it then. And let's get to our announcements that are going on. Here we go. A lot of things going on in Branson this week. These are the top announcements according to the, what do you call it? The internet there. Facebook. These are the most popular posts that have been going on here. And so let's take a look at what is going on. Okay. Number one in the news, not always a good thing in the news, is that James Garrett has pled guilty to basically setting up a non-existent charity for foster kids and collecting money from his audience to the tune of $85,500 over the years. He's been performing at the Lil Opry Theater since 2007. You know, these things, yeah. But he recently pled guilty. You'll see that in the news. That is going on there. Next in the news, because we're going to fly through some of these right now. It's just an announcement about the roads being closed. The road over the dam. Okay, I'm sorry. I got some damn news for you. Huh, Carol? You see what I did there? I know, it's a different spelling. Carol, you spell your name with a silent I. I don't even understand. All right, but the road over the dam is going to be closed temporarily. They're going to be closed. Let's see. From on March 29th, 30th, and April 9th, okay, from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. From 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., it's going to be closed, going over the dam on March 29th, 30th, and April 9th. So you're going to want to make plans to go other ways, because if you go that way, all right, especially from Hollister, and you're trying to go across, like to the Chateau area and stuff, you'd have to come all the way back and go all the way back around. So make plans for March 29th, 30th, and the 9th that the dam is going to be closed, the road over the dam there. So there's your damn news of the day. Next, Branson recently passed, and just a few days ago, recently passed new regulations when it comes to nightly rentals, okay? Now, how this is working is they are talking about not nightly rentals that are located in like development areas, like Point Royale, Fall Creek, Stonebridge, Notch, all those sorts of things, Thousand Hills. They're talking about the people that are trying to do nightly rentals out of their house in residential developments, okay? No. You shouldn't be doing that. That doesn't help anyone. Neighbors don't want all these strangers going in and out. They don't want that, okay? So basically the rules are you're not allowed to rent out individual rooms in these residential areas. Who would do that? Oh, I think that would be really weird. One time I booked a reservation through Airbnb, and then I found out it was with this older woman, and she was sending me a list of rules as to what time I had to be in because she made dinner every night. And then I realized that I was renting one room in her house, and that's not going to work for me. No, I can barely share my house with my family. So no individual rooms are allowed to be rented, and you cannot rent in planned developments unless it has previously been established that they allow nightly rentals. So check into that, all right? Because your neighbors don't want people renting, okay? They don't want people renting in their neighborhood and people going in and out every 2 to 3 days. All right, next in the announcements is a new show at Dick Clark's Theater. It's called The Legends of Country. If you've ever been to one of the Legend shows, you know that they're amazing. My kids love it, and they don't even know who these people are, right? Not the country one. We haven't been to the country one. But the regular Legend show, they're crazy about it, all right? So who is your favorite country and or Western singer? Mine is a little-known guy, Alex Dominish. and the Santinos. It's like a little band that's out there and stuff that they do a lot of country mixed with hip hop, a little bit of ska in there with some Danish rap. And so that's always fun. But who is your favorite country and or Western performer? You see, at the new show at the Dick Clark's Theater, which is every Sunday at 3 p.m., you can see it right over there in the thing. I'm getting better at that, Carol. I know which is my left and right now. How about that? But every Sunday at 3 p.m., you can see Kenny Chesney. Apparently that's a singer. Patsy Cline. I've heard of her. Let's see. Garth Brooks. All right. Maybe he'll do his weird alter ego thing. I don't know. And by the way, these are not the real people. And Kenny Rogers. I say these are not the real people because I had something really funny happen. I read a review about Branson one time. I think it was just last year. It wasn't that long ago, probably November or so. And the people were complaining that they went to some of the shows and they did not realize that they were tribute artists and not the actual bands and performers. And I believe one of the shows they referenced might have been Liverpool Legends, which, yeah. So who is your favorite country and or Western singer or band or performer? Okay, mine is Dominish and the Santinos. They're amazing. Amazing. The Tomasettis. Okay, next, we're going to try something a little bit different. We looked up and down on the Branson Talk, on all things Branson, to find the number one thing that people are up in arms about this week. Yeah, that's always something. Every week it's something. And this week, everybody is discussing the self-checkout because the... This is so funny to me, but the Branson downtown, all right, the one right downtown on the strip, they call it. I lived in Vegas. It's not the strip. But anyways, downtown there, they have converted a lot of their aisles over to, well, the whole front of the store to self-checkout. But they did have two aisles, and everyone's ignoring this point. They had two aisles that were staffed by cashiers, okay? So it was perfectly fine. Nobody was having any issues. Plus, they had about a half dozen people with the cool yellow vests that were in the self-checkout to help people. So the discussion has been back and forth about how this is going to cause issues. People are saying, I'm not going to shop at Walmart anymore. I got news for you. People not shopping at the one Walmart in downtown Branson is not going to affect their bottom lines because they're like one of the top companies in the world, which brings me to another point. They should be paying their people more. But okay, if you don't want to shop there, I can tell you this. Every single small business, mom and pop, people call it, well, thank you for not shopping at the Walmart and or any of the box stores, as a matter of fact. So right now in the comments, let me know. I'm watching them on the screen. I'm looking down here in the corner. How do you feel about self-checkouts? Okay, I used to do a joke when they put the first self-checkout in at one of the Walmarts that I live near, and I said that I mastered the self-checkout without asking for assistance, and now I am the district manager of Walmart. But I think they're great because then I don't have to stand in line when I'm waiting with just one or two things and somebody. And here's the other thing. I read that they did this at a lot of the Walmarts because a ton of people were doing this thing where one of the people from the party, okay, maybe the husband, would get in line and then the wife would be out shopping and keep coming up and leaving more items. And then when they get to the front of the line, the wife's not there and it holds up the whole line. And I think it was ridiculous, okay? So I think that's a lot of it is people were tired of that because we live in a society and a lot of customers were not following societal rules. So how do you feel? Do you like them? I like them a lot, all right? I think they're amazing, okay? You get in and out. If you have a problem, there's people. That's what everybody's ignoring in this discussion is that if you have a problem, someone will help you. They're not just going to make you leave. And somebody commented that they left their whole shopping cart of stuff because they realized it was self-checkout, and I think that is ridiculous and selfish. I mean, if you want to do that, fine, but now you're just making an employee put that stuff away. Odds are some of it doesn't get put away in time. They have to throw away the frozen food, so you just wasted food, you wasted time. Deal with it, go up, you have a problem, you ask somebody, what's the big deal? right? And other people are arguing that it has to do with possibly minimum wage going up, which isn't happening at this time. But they're talking about that, all right? But I will say that self-checkouts have existed here for years. I looked up something, and 3 years ago I did a post about how the Super Walmart had expanded their self-checkout area, and that was 3 years ago, well before anybody was talking about the minimum wage situation. So it has nothing to do with that. I also have friends that work at Walmart. I talked to somebody that I know in management, and no one's being fired or laid off. They're moving those people to other productive jobs because would you want to stand there all day and just scan barcodes? No, you wouldn't, right? Okay, so they're moving people to other departments. They're giving them other jobs, more productive jobs, and all that stuff. So how do you feel about it? What is your opinion? Post it now. Let's have a discussion about it. And I really like them. I mean, I don't know why somebody wouldn't. They're not taking anything else away from you. They're still helping. Whatever. People need it. So that is this week's big thing to complain about, is that Walmart is making things more convenient. So, wow, I wish I had that much stuff to worry about. Okay, so let's move on to the spotlight of the week. This week, we're going to spotlight another of our top winners, or our favorite restaurants, one of our favorite restaurants that I just ate at 2 days ago, called Noodle 21. It's located over on State Highway 248, right at the little intersection. You'll see it. There's a plaza there next to Branson Tire, and it's across from Panda House, and behind the bank there. You'll see the plaza, right? And Noodle 21 is incredible. Now, here's why I like Noodle 21. And if you've been there, comment with your favorite dish. I had the pad thai. I ate a lot, by the way. I went there the other day. I got 3 sushi rolls, the pad thai, and the dumplings. And I was by myself. And the woman kept asking me if I was expecting somebody. No, just I eat a lot. I burn a lot of calories. Let's just leave it at that. But you can get all kinds of cool food. And here's why I like Noodle 21, which, by the way, is owned by the same gentleman that owns Shogun and Momo's. All right? Same people. But you can go in, you can have sushi, you can have Thai food. They have a mixture of all kinds of food and stuff in there. So it's great. It's like a fusion of all these different foods. So we can get the Bim Bam Boom. I forget what it's called exactly, but you can get that. It's like a soup bowl and stuff that you can get as well, with all kinds of stuff. The teriyaki is awesome. The kids love it. So my recommendation today is to head over to Noodle 21. Tell them that All Things Branson sent you. They have been the nicest people to us, and we have promoted them over the years. So check out, they are the spotlight of the week. If you'd like your restaurant to be the spotlight of the week, just get in touch. We're happy to do it. Okay, we've been to almost every restaurant and stuff. It costs you nothing. We don't charge people to do that. All right, next, the advice of the week. We are getting into the winners from the 2020 Best of All Things Branson. Okay, and so we are going, what do we have here? I could eat Asian food almost every, me too, because I actually went and lived in China for a little while, and I loved it. Okay, and for a while here, even now, we eat sushi like 3 days a week. Okay, we love it. And quick funny story for you is we were actually at Shogun and we were eating. And if you haven't been there, it's like a hibachi thing. And you sit around, we had sushi. We were watching that. We like to go and watch the hibachi thing, even though it's the same exact everything every single time. It's a lot of fun. We really enjoy that. So we're sitting there and a woman was watching my kids, the Funny Hyper Magic kids, eat. And they were eating with chopsticks. And she remarked, her and her husband remarked that they had thought it was so cute. It was so cute. They had never ever seen kids eating with chopsticks, and how strange it was to watch children eat with chopsticks. And my daughter, who was 5, and if you know Miss Cassandra, you know she's not shy. She turned to them and she said, "I don't know what's unusual. There are probably millions of kids in China eating with chopsticks right now." So that's funny to me. That's funny. So anyways, funny story about the hibachi stuff. But this week, we are going to recap the winners of our 2020 Best of all things Branson, best burgers in town. Now, we've been doing these since 2014. We do them every year. You can go on, you can vote. It's dynamic, which means it's constantly changing. Okay, so go on to our page and just click on, you'll see the best of Branson. You click on that, you vote. We have a ton of categories, everything from food venues to favorite roller coasters to your favorite hair salons to your favorite chiropractors, and you can vote, and we're trying to cover each category. It's constantly changing, and we update this all the time, okay? So let's see here what we have going on before we get to it. Let's check some of the comments real quick. Oh, good! Mel's Hard Luck Diner. Crazy busy. So do you sing there? Just curious. Because I never know what to do. I've only been there twice. I went once, and I wasn't sure about it. I went again, and the food is great. The singing is great. I'm just not a very social person in person. And I was highly uncomfortable with people singing because I didn't know if I should stop eating and turn and watch them sing, or should I just keep eating? I felt really weird. But it's a great place, and I highly recommend it. It's just my social quirk. Okay? So here we go. Let's do it. Welcome. This is the 2020 list of the best burgers in Branson as voted on by our followers and our fans of all things Branson and everything related to Branson, Missouri. In no particular order, the best Branson burgers. Dana's Barbecue and Burger Shop. Now, Dana's has been in Branson forever, right? I started eating there when I moved to Branson in 2005. They have locations both here in Branson, down near Fall Creek Road, and they also have locations in Branson West as well. So if you live over in Branson West, check them out. Dana's is fantastic for their barbecue as well as for their burgers. Next, we have one of my personal favorites, Scooter's Sports Grill. And that is where we are eating today because we love Scooter's, because we go in. Scooter's Sports Grill is part of the Greatest Adventure mini golf as well. So we go in, we eat. Okay, you can have one of the best burgers in all of Branson. Not just that, but they have incredible Reuben sandwiches. They have the French dip. I get the cheesesteak sandwich, and no meal is complete without the dragon eggs. Every time I go in, they know I'm going to order the dragon eggs. But we go and we eat. Then right there at the same building, you can go to the miniature golf course, and it is one of the best miniature golf courses in all of town. So check out Scooter's Sports Grill as well. Billy Bob's is a local favorite there. Now, one thing I will say about Billy Bob's, people rave about the burgers, but just so you know ahead of time, they do not take credit cards. We had a disaster because I am not handling dirty cash, and we went in and we had a thing because I didn't know that ahead of time. So if you do go to Billy Bob's for one of their amazing burgers, just keep that in mind. They are located on 76 downtown, conveniently located there, and you will find them next to, near Applebee's and next to the Apple Tree Mall. And Billy Bob's is a local favorite. People always rate them very, very highly. Downing Street Poorhouse. Downing Street Poorhouse, they have locations in Springfield, but also here in Hollister. Hollister is just across the bridge from the Branson Landing, and it is well worth the drive to go to Downing Street Poorhouse because not only do they have incredible burgers, they're amazing. They're huge, by the way. They're huge. They're very, very close to our studio here. And we also like to go there for some of the smoked meats that they have and just some of the other great food that you'll find. The giant pretzel is a kid's favorite. So check out the Downing Street Poorhouse. Make it over to Hollister. I think you'll be surprised at the things we have in Hollister, Missouri. Lastly, on our list is Charlie's Steak, Ribs, and Ale, voted one of the top 5 burger places in Branson. You'll find their location near the Titanic Museum, downtown, across from Clay Cooper's there, and it is amazing. We've been there for ribs. I've also had their burgers, and it's some of the best food in town. So these are the top 5 places to enjoy a burger in Branson, Missouri. Come and visit them. Tell them we sent you, and thanks for watching this year's top 5 list. All right, there you go. So what should we feature next week? You can contact us on Facebook through All Things Branson. You can go and you can check out Branson Talk and all of that. We're doing new features constantly. If you're interested in us talking about your event, you can let us know. All right. And let's see. Okay. Someone totally missed the point about the thing. All right. So, anyways, if you think you have an event, if you have news, if you're opening a show, we're getting ready to start some of our interviews here. We're going to do live interviews so people can chat with us. We can ask questions. If you are opening a show, if you have a business, you're welcome to it. We don't charge anyone. Okay, and so you can be sure to check that out. Also, if you are watching and you're in the comments, answer some of the questions that we can't get to. Sometimes people ask things that aren't related to what I'm talking about at the time, and they're a little bit behind, and so I can't always catch up to this stuff. But if you have news and stuff, be sure to contact us as well. And if you want to discuss specific things about Branson, you can go to our food page, you can go to our special events, evening nightlife page, our family-friendly topic. If you're looking for a job, we're constantly having new jobs posted on Branson Help Wanted. And just so you know, if you are watching us on All Things Branson or on YouTube, please go and join our private group, Branson Talk, where you can discuss Branson issues. Okay, All Things Branson is to make announcements there and to connect with the general public there about things in Branson. But you can go on to Branson Talk and have full in-depth discussions. That's where you'll find the discussions about the self-checkout for the people that just can't handle scanning a barcode. Next, our bonus of the week. We always try to feature a couple fun things as the bonus of the week. And so we're going to take you right now over to one of our favorite attractions, which is the Bigfoot Fun Park. We love Bigfoot. Our kids are nuts about Bigfoot. You can see the Bigfoot Tower from miles and miles around. You go up, they drop you down. It is so much fun over at Bigfoot. They got an arcade inside. Well, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to show you a quick little video. This is what you can do at Bigfoot. While you're watching this, say hi to our friends at Bigfoot because we're going to tag them, and I'm sure they'll watch this. So say hi to them. Let them know what you enjoy over there. Here we go. Hey, wasn't that fun? Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you're just joining us, you can always go back and watch this in a few minutes because we post the entire Branson News Desk episode. You can also watch us on YouTube, all that sort of stuff. Now, if you would like to have your business featured, what we do is we put your logo down in the corner. We talk about it extensively, and we will keep it in there, keep it on there. For all of the video posts, forever and ever and ever, you will be on this particular episode that you sponsor. It's only $25, so if you're interested in popping up your logo, having thousands of people see you, and us talk about your business, we'll even share a video if you have a fun little video that you made. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. You could film it on your phone, okay? And we would be happy to do that, just telling us about your business. But we have had our sponsor, which happens, I should say, to be one of the companies that I own, Best Branson Condos. We hope that when you come to Branson, you will stay in one of the Best Branson Condos. But I got to tell you this. Here's how the outlook for Branson looks. We are packed already. We have almost all of, all of March is filled. Let's see, but May, June, July, very few openings. So if you're thinking about coming during that time, which is crazy because we usually don't book up June, July until mid-May, okay? So we think this year is going to be crazy busy, crazy busy. So if you're planning to visit Branson, we hope you choose one of these condos. We're going to show you a quick little video about it, but the point is, if you want to be the sponsor, we're happy to do that for you, and we hope you do that with us. So please, please, please get in touch. $25. We'll feature you. So let's watch this quick little video. Here we go.